Welcome back. I'm here again with the analysis of one other very large multinational consumer brand, Kellogg Company. They released their quarterly earnings for Q2 2022 last week. We'll analyze that today and see how we can take insights from it for our sales outreach when we want to engage with them for the solutions we are presenting. Before continuing, you might have seen my earlier videos on analysis of Caterpillar's quarterly earnings, as well as that of Marathon Petroleum. Lots of people from the network used the videos and got back with a bunch of feedback. I want to call out 5 specific people who came with very, very pointed feedback that I hope to improve from this video onwards. One is Rajesh Bhattad. He's a DevOps person. Second is Ashton Lobo. He's an account executive. Third is Krishna Bala. He's a technology industry senior executive. Fourth is Abhishek Bellari. He's an account executive. Fifth is Didi Ward. She's a business development representative. All of them gave me very pointed feedback, and the top ones that I want to work on and hopefully improve from this episode onwards is, one, how can we keep the video size shorter, maybe 4 to 5 minutes too long, it loses energy, nobody wants to listen to it. We'll try and do as best as we can today. Second is, where is B2Brain showcased? The whole idea of this video was for you to figure out your own ways and build that acumen to understand and interpret how a company's earnings can be used in your sales outreach. Wherever possible, if there is something of incremental value that B2Brain might offer, I'm happy to share it, but it's really for your learning and for you to get smarter and sharper at your own game. With that said, let's dive into Kellogg's earnings. I'm going to share with you the screen where you can find Kellogg's quarterly earnings report. This is the URL. Go to investors.kellogg's.com and scroll down under the quarterly earnings. We're going to use the transcript from the earnings and the printable slides. I have the printable slides up here, and I have downloaded the transcripts. I'm going to share that with you shortly. A quick glance will tell you that the company is undergoing some pretty significant changes in executing their strategy after having been impacted due to the pandemic, as well as few other events that took place in the company. They've had challenges with improving margins. They've had challenges with wanting to build out the business in a manner that's optimal for the different markets. So they are going ahead and making it into 3 different companies, each focused on a specific market. One for the global snacking and international breakfast, other one only for North American cereal, and the third for plant-based foods. So this is a big strategic move by the company, which is very, very important because it opens up different kinds of opportunities from each of these businesses going forward. Yeah, so that's the big picture, or the 30,000 feet. The transcript has fantastic nuggets that you could leverage. This is a PDF. Again, it's available and downloadable from the company's website. As you scroll down, you will find that, as the company mentioned, its kickoff announcement to split into three businesses. Each of them has its own areas of focus and priorities that is going to end up having different needs based on the nature and size of the businesses. You saw that one is a few $100 million, other is a couple $1 billion, and the third is like very large, which is about $11 billion in terms of revenue. So they are very different stages of companies, and logically they'll all need different kinds of solutions for them to perform efficiently and engage in the business. The snacks business has been growing fantastic. It's been building on a lot of momentum, and the company believes that they are going to do better than expected in the rest of the year. The grid Lego business was facing some decline due to a lot of supply disruptions, and the company is trying to recover from it. They are confident that the strength of their brands is going to propel them to do better than what it was anticipated in the beginning. As Kellogg spins off into 3 different entities, each focusing on a different market with different stages of growth and scale of the business, the financial operations of the company will need to be streamlined uniquely for each of these companies, each of these spin-offs. That might present new kinds of opportunity for those businesses that are building solutions to automate finance operations and back office systems. The third nugget is around how the company is preparing to recover after having had a couple of setbacks in their snacks and cereals groups. They had a fire that broke out earlier in the year. They had to wade through a lot of supply chain disruptions during the pandemic. Yet they are seeing a very strong market demand for cereals, particularly given the fact that for $1, you can get a healthy cereal and a glass of milk. This is a fantastic opportunity for the company to capitalize on the demand by making their supplies and their business operations a lot more efficient, including things like how they are getting and sourcing the raw material and the distribution capabilities for the company to deliver a highly cost-effective, high-quality cereal to the market. So undoubtedly, the company is investing in supply chain automation and making sure that their distribution capabilities are efficient. This is the third nugget. That brings us to the next part. How would these show up on B2Brain? It's all great that you can analyze and look at the information and figure out things that are relevant to your business. How would these show up on B2Brain? This is how these kind of intels would show up on B2Brain. The company did something, it went through some impact. Here's how, if you're providing supply chain automation, it might be of value to them. And you could potentially use this in speaking with and engaging with the right people at the company. Or they are going to spin it off into 3 business units. And how would you engage if you were providing highly sophisticated financial automation capabilities to streamline their operations? You can leverage the talking points that's available within B2Brain to engage with the company, right? So if you wanted to see them within your CRM, you could do that too. You can open these up within your CRM and you can see the intel along with the talking points here. I'm going to leave, if you are very keen to see how to leverage this, I'm going to leave the link for one of these in the comments below. Check it out. More than happy to help out and take your feedback and inputs and come back for more analysis of other companies in the next few days. Thank you for watching.